It is June 14, 2024, and I want to talk about this WebEnvy Solutions, WebEnvy.io scam that's going around. And I want to say this right off the top. Hit the like button down below, comment, and subscribe. Hitting like can help my videos rank at the top of Google search results and can help people avoid scams. So hitting like on my video would mean a whole lot, so please do that right now. I would really appreciate it, more than you know. And so this is all about how people are searching here on June 14th for something about WebEnvy, something about an SEO invoice. And from my research that I'm going to show you, I'm already looking at what looks like they being the people who maybe are sending these invoices out, are telling people that you owe a certain amount of money, or that you need to pay a certain amount of money, or maybe it's an offer for a certain amount of money for services, or however it's presented. If you don't have any business with someone sending you a request for money, of course, then you don't have to pay it. In any case like this, just make sure you don't pay for something if you have not received the services or requested the services, if that's what's going on here. So check this out. This is on Yelp. This is what the invoice apparently looked like. It's been going on for 3 years. WebEnvy, it says WebEnvy Solutions at the top left here. And again, I want to say this. If there's any company out there called WebEnvy Solutions, Envy Web, anything similar that has nothing to do with this, but happens to just have a similar name, so be it. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the thing people are searching for whenever they receive an invoice, an offer, whatever you want to call it, a bill, whatever it is, for services that they have nothing to do with. The invoice here was for $98.57. It mentioned something about some place, I believe in Texas. 620 Murphy Road, Suite 208, Stafford, Texas, 77477. And so that's what I saw here on Yelp. Cancel out of this now, close out of this now. It has 1 star with 5 reviews. And these people back in previous years said this company runs a fraudulent invoicing scam underneath a subcompany Delta SEO. They send out fraudulent invoices for $98 where they prey on people who pay whatever invoice crosses their desks. We received a fake invoice from them on October 24, 2022, and it talks about BBB and the FTC and things like that. In just a second, I'm going to show you something pretty crazy I found having to do with all this, because people are searching specifically also for WebEnvy.io. I'm going to show you that. It's something that I found there. Received a fake faxed invoice from this company today requesting, this is back in 2021, as you can see, a $98.57 payment for SEO optimization services for our company website. This is the classic fake invoice scam. Presumably, I call to contest this. They will have a quote-unquote recording of someone from our company saying their name and yes to agreeing to this billing from a prior cold call from a fake free magazine asking to, quote, update your information, reported to the FTC, blah, blah, blah. Beware. They say the same thing. Fake fax, 9857, say the same thing. They mention 888-236-2605, which if we call that...
This call may be recorded for quality assurance. We have a special promotion today for select callers. If you or someone in your household is over 50, please press 1.
All right, so already they didn't even say a company name, which to me is a red flag. I don't even know if this number's associated with them still. This is from 2021, more than 3 years ago. Wish there was a 1 star. I think they mean 0 stars. We received a fax invoice, same as other reviewers. We got this last year too, is what this says. And so I want to show you this as well. Check this out. This is WebEnvy.io. This is our team page. And they have these photos of the people on the staff here. Morgan Cooper, Natalia Ivanov, Dmitro Petrovich, Dave, Patty, Jiho Kim, and Belle Montgomery. Now, what do you notice about these photos? I noticed that they're all fake. None of these are real photos of real people. These photos, or if you even want to call them photos, these images all follow the Style GAN2 NVIDIA model generator, which means that these are fake faces. These are not real people. And this is WebEnvy.io again. Next up, I found this BBB page for WebEnvy. Again, I don't know if there is more than one WebEnvy or whatever, but this is one that I found here. It talks about something about Garland, Texas, which is a little bit different. 1 out of 5 stars, still Texas though. And it mentions WebEnvy.io in these two. They've been sending me invoices to the mail at our business since December requesting money for services we do not receive with them. This is a scam. Please be aware. WebEnvy.io has been faxing bills for services we don't have. I'm going to call or file a complaint with probably the FTC. This is clearly a scam. Next up, I wanted to show this from the good Covington Creations blog, this great blog here, posted in 2021, the same sort of invoice we just saw on Yelp. And I just wanted to show this in case you want to visit this website here, covingtoncreations.com. There's another website, webEnvySolutions.com. And again, I don't know if this is the same website or same company or anything like that. The phone number listed here is 888-211-5101. Let's give them a call. That's not the sort of thing you would normally hear from a company. The busy signal followed by the hang up. It would go to something, and so that's not good. And it mentions services, projects, blog, contact. Looks very well designed, right? It says Google rating 4.9 right there, but you can't click on it, which means to me, I don't think that's real. Let's look up WebMD solutions with Google rating. I looked up WebMD solutions here, and I don't see any sort of rating at all other than the 1-star Yelp review. And so here is the address again for the Murphy Road thing having to do with this. I don't know, again, what is going on with this specifically. And, you know, the fact that there's webmv.io, which had the fake faces. Now there's webmvsolutions.com, which has a phone number which doesn't work, which isn't great either. And I did go around and look at the address for the the Stafford, Texas location, 620 Murphy Road, Suite 208. I couldn't find any more information, a sign on the building or anything like that, which is not very comforting. WebMV Solutions right here, webmvsolutions.com was registered back in 2021, which is not new news. Looking up webmv.io on GoDaddy's Whois search right here, it says it was registered back in 2023. Redacted for privacy, Texas is all that I can see here. I want to show this too. I saw this on X, and this guy posted this thread back in 2021. It says, got the $98.57 invoice for SEO services. I don't know what was more weird, the fact we got faxed something. Yeah, fax. What year is this? 1999. Or the fact we never ordered SEO services in the first place. Curious me did some sleuthing. Their website, webmvsolutions.com, looks great. It's clean, well laid out and professional, like I mentioned. I was actually impressed at first. I did some clicking around. It took me a few minutes, but I found some clues. First thing I looked for was to see if their address listed on their website matched to where we were supposed to send the check to. It did, so off to Google Maps. Let me click this. Yeah, this is the building supposedly, but I believe 208 is on the back of the building, and there's nothing really there that you can see that mentions anything about WebMV or anything like that. And here's the back of the building. I mean, I believe this might be it right here, but again, there's no signage or anything to indicate that that is WebMV. And this just says something for a different company right there. So you go back here, no sign literally of the WebMV solutions, but at least if I know where to go to get some flowers or bonds or my shoes repaired, but I wasn't done with my investigations just yet. Back on the website, I wanted to see what else wasn't real. A few other things I found: most companies in their testimonial section don't exist. Didn't see that yet. Projects are generic, no social media accounts. That's always a big red flag. But then I found the icing on the cake. When clicking on the WebMV link at the footer, it leads you to a website advertising a WordPress theme or template for SEO websites, which explains why their website looks so good in the first place. An SEOWPtheme.com link. My work here is done. Watch out for the scammers. WebMVSolutions.com. And then on this website, he said he went to the very bottom here and he noticed, yeah, the WordPress theme is why it looks so good, is what he says. Terms and conditions. What else is in here? Anything that can help anyone out there. And like I said twice already, maybe more than twice, if there's any company out there called WebMV, Envy Web, something like that, solutions, whatever, and you have nothing to do with this, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the people who say they're receiving an invoice for SEO services they did not agree to. Yeah, this looks like a nice website, but it does also look like it was just completely taken from the template. Providence Hospital, Hardware Apartments, Adena Plastic Surgery, Blackout Dining, Bavarian Motors Limited. Yeah, when you click on any of those projects, it goes to a fairly like generic template looking page. Nothing really, like Adena Plastic Surgery. It doesn't really say anything about them. This is all just a template. And so if you received an invoice, and there's the phone number again that went to the busy signal and hung up. You received an invoice for something that you did not ask for and did not receive services for, don't pay it, obviously. So if you see something out there about this, and by the way, if anyone out there knows anything else about the physical address, sometimes these scams are mentioning different suites in buildings, maybe a P.O. box or a mailbox inside of a mailboxes, etc. type of a store that's, you know, USPS, P.O. box, whatever. And there's no actual information about who's behind it. And the address might be completely fake and the address might have nothing to do with it. So, you know, there's that. I did try to call the leasing office of the building just to see if I could ask questions, but I did not receive an answer. And so with all this, be very safe out there. Don't pay for something you did not receive services for, especially if you didn't ask for it. And like I said earlier, hit the like button, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching.